The good life, full of fun, seems to be the idea.
Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. Another big exciting day in my kitchen. What are we making? Better question, where are we going? I'm thinking we should take a trip down, right down Italy through Rome, right? Napoli, and just go a little further down and right down into Sicily. Doesn't that sound fantastic? I'll tell you, Amalfi and Sicily, some of the most beautiful places you'll ever see in your life. In the world, and I love to travel there. I've been there many times, and I'll tell you, one of the nice, simple, beautiful little dishes I've had, and sometimes it just comes down to simple, doesn't it? Is basically a scallion wrapped in pancetta, okay, or what they call cipollate con pancetta, which basically means onion with pancetta. It's absolutely delicious. It's simple. It's easy. It's fun. And like I said, it's predominantly in Sicily. A lot of times you'll have it in Calabria, which is kind of where the foot is, or Puglia, like in the heel, or a little bit up in that east coast. So what do you say we get started? I'll go over some ingredients with you. It's going to be a lot of fun. First and foremost, you're going to need a zucchini. Actually, you're not going to need a zucchini. But this is what's great about having like neighbors that are Italian. Look at the size of that puppy. So one of them comes over to me and says, "Hey, Chef Joe, you want some zucchini? You want some tomatoes?" I'm like, "Sure." So, I mean, that's a zucchini, right? All right, so I bought 3 bunches of scallions up here at the local market. They're 99 cents a bunch. I got $3 there, and I've got about 20-ish as far as scallions go, okay? Now, what I got here is just shy of 1/3 of a pound of pancetta. Now, this is what you're gonna traditionally see pancetta wrapped in. Now, if you wanna use bacon, totally great to use bacon, that's fine. Pancetta is what they call that Italian bacon, and really the difference is pancetta is cured pork belly, so right around this area of the pig, and they're going to pull that meat out, which has got a high fat content in, and they're going to cure it with salt and pepper and other seasonings. Bacon is, they're going to do exactly that, and then they're going to smoke it. So you could use American bacon, but obviously being more traditional in the Italian way, we're going to use pancetta. So I got about 1/3 of a pound of pancetta. It'll traditionally be cured in a roll. We're going to cut that, each of those, in half. I'll show you how to do that really quick. We're going to get a couple of garlic cloves. Oh man, I'll tell you. And then I got 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. We've got our salt. I'm going to use either a pink Himalayan or a gray sea salt. Today, again, I'm going pink Himalayan. It's kind of sexy, right? Maybe not. Freshly ground pepper. And then we've got olive oil. So for some of my YouTubers, my fans out there, some of you guys know that. For some people who don't, I own a farm in Italy. In fact, a lot of our videos go back to that, which are great if you get a chance to see them. And I have 2 boys, Vito and Joey, and we actually make our own olive oil. So right from many of the olives from our own farm or adjoining farms, we bring you an Ogliari variety of olive. It's all Italian olive, crushed within a day after picking, and we bottle it and ship it right here to the United States. And really what we bring you is, I think, a trip to Italy right in a bottle. It is the best olive oil you'll ever have. It's grassy, peppery, earthy. It's really what extra virgin olive oil is all about. You can get it on our Facebook, you can get it on our website, or you can get it right on Amazon. Just punch in Vito Joe's olive oil. Another great tip to making these, I'll tell you, cipollate con pancetta or scallions with pancetta, is subscribing to our channel. So there's a little button right down here. It says subscribe. Click that button, and anytime I come out with like a new recipe, a video, a trip to Italy, a travel tip, we're adding a lot more to our website. You'll get an email, you'll get a reminder or something, a notification to check it out. So love to have you as a subscriber for sure. First thing I want to do is get my pan hot. So I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil, maybe about 1/4 of a cup, Vito and Joe's, world's greatest olive oil, if I didn't plug that already. And I want you to throw it right in the pan and turn it on low heat. All right, so that's going to prep it. Our first prep is the scallions. So what you're going to do is you're going to peel off any of that extra flesh on the scallion. Now I like to use scissors and I like to use a knife. So I got a sharp knife and a scissor, okay? And then what I'm going to do is start cleaning this up. I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to come right across that edge, okay? So I just want to get that root out, okay? If you get anything else off the side, you can pull that off. Okay, you want them nice and clean because you want them to look good too. And then on the back side, what I find is I just trim them up. So, and I like to do an angle So it just makes them look a little nicer. So that's gonna be my scallion. Look how beautiful that is. Scallion's done and they are beautiful. So that's gorgeous. I'm gonna set those aside. Now it's pancetta. So real easy, what I'm gonna do with my pancetta, I'm just gonna stack it, okay? And then all I'm gonna do is just cut it right down the middle and just plate it. Then I gotta get my garlic going. So I'm gonna take my garlic, I'm gonna hit it. Oh, it smells good. And in the garlic, what we wanna do is just make some slices. So just cut it across, and they can be a little bit, it's gonna fall apart a little bit when it cooks anyways. Now real simple, you're gonna take the onion, and then you're gonna take the pancetta, and then you're just gonna wrap it, and that's it. Now with anything you have left over, like I got a little bit of pancetta, and I got a little bit of scallion left, so I'm gonna use those as like a drizzle topping, and cut it up nice and small. And same thing here with my pancetta. So we're set to go. First thing I'm gonna do is get my butter going, and the butter's gonna add flavor. We're not really trying to fry with it. We're just adding that beautiful flavor you're gonna get from the butter, okay? Second thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add our garlic, give that a stir. Now we're gonna add our leftovers, our pancetta and our scallion, okay? And again, that's gonna flavor our oil and give us a little something to dress it out with. And then once everything's in there, we're gonna start putting our scallions in. So we're gonna go about probably 6 to 8 minutes. So just lay them across. Just the smell in here alone is fantastic. So we're gonna go about 6 to 8 minutes. And we're gonna turn them maybe one time. Now I'm gonna use a pinch of salt. I'm gonna go right across the meat. And then a couple of rounds of fresh ground pepper. So now what I'm gonna do is just flip them. Some of them will come undone. Don't worry about it. We can fix them a little bit when you plate them. All right guys, we're done. I'm gonna bring this right over on a plate. Oh, that is perfect. I always like to leave the towel over the handle, because you ever have that time where you forget that it's hot? So that prevents that from ever happening. And then what I'm going to start doing is just pulling these out and laying them across the plate. Look at that. Is that beautiful? So see, if they came apart, you just pinch it and then do a quick wrap with that fork right around it. It'll want to curl, because initially it was curled, okay? Now I'm going to take a spoon and I'm just going to grab, see those beautiful bits right there of garlic? Little bit of the butter. Does that look awesome? So you just set this across. You know what this goes great with? Any type of meat, like a chicken goes great with, but a lamb or a beef, unbelievably fantastic. Right, so I'm gonna grab one of my nicest looking ones right there. Doesn't that look great? So I'm gonna grab one of my nicest ones right there. I'm gonna bring it across. And then you would just, like I said, you're gonna use this right across the side of the plate. But I'll tell you, the scallion, when you cook it down, you know, it just gives you that beautiful, almost like a grilled onion feel. So you're gonna grab that whole scallion with the pancetta. First thing I hit you is the onion, but it's because you cooked it down. Oh my God, that's delicious. And the green of the onion, absolutely delicious. And then you got that butter, the olive oil, a little bit of the salt, a little bit of the garlic, and then you just finish up with the pancetta. Oh, it's got that crunch. I'll tell you, have that with a little wine, right? Looking across the sea. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. Simple, fun, easy recipe. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel right there. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Guys, also go on Amazon or on our Facebook or on our website. Grab yourself a bottle of olive oil. Spend some time with your family in the kitchen. Shut off those electronics. Make a mess. Celebrate your heritage. Don't forget, it's something to be proud of. And set some new traditions that your kids will remember from generation to generation, guys. Until next week, bon appetit.
Good life, full of fun.